Oh, thank you. I'll wait in here.
Find anything interesting?
You killed my husband. And I'm going to find enough evidence to put you in the electric chair.
That's going to take a lot of doing.
Oh, I'll get you, Mr. Riggs. Believe me, I'll get you.
You couldn't be more wrong, Mrs. Carter. Now get out!
It is the job of the Congressional Crime Committee to expose crime wherever it exists, and to introduce new laws designed to protect the citizen against the increasing crime conditions. It is a never-ending battle. That's all I know about the car repair racket.
You know, Paul, I'm constantly amazed at the number of ways people can find to cheat one another.
You know, it's actually frightening how a small part of a business like car repair can turn into a multi-million-dollar racket.
The public is built of millions of dollars every year by these racketeers. That's why the Automobile Association wants us to hold hearings. We've got to get evidence to crack this racket. Now, the association is willing to do everything they can to help us, including sending over witnesses for us.
By the way, Senator, one of their witnesses is in my office now, a man named Frank Gaylord. Will you be needing me for anything else?
No. Go talk to Mr. Gaylord and find out what he has to say about the car repair racket.
Yes, sir.
Sure I can't get you anything, Mr. Gaylord?
No, thank you very much.
Mr. Gaylord, how can you be sure that you've been victimized by this car repair racket?
Well, everything happened so fast after the accident, it's a little bit hazy, but the trouble really began about 2.5 weeks ago when I went to that garage. You see, that's where they towed my car after the wreck. I went in to find out, get an estimate on the amount of damage to the car.
Yes.
I didn't expect any trouble, and all of a sudden, I'm right in the middle of everything.
This is what your repair work is going to cost you, Mr. Gaylord.
$357? Why, there isn't anywhere near this much damage.
That's what it comes to. That shouldn't worry you. Your insurance will cover it.
My insurance lapsed 5 days ago.
Well, that's too bad. You could have saved yourself a nice piece of change.
Please, Mr. Riggs, isn't there some way?
Unit 315 and 297. Traffic accident at Highway 35 and Gorham Road. Ambulance requested.
Oh, hi, Charlie. Yeah, you're rolling in a tow truck. Accident at Gorham Road and Highway 35. Get going. I'm sorry about your insurance, Mr. Gaylord, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Well, I can get this done a lot cheaper. It'll cost me an extra towing bill, but I'll take it to my own garage.
I'm afraid you can't do that.
What do you mean I can't?
Well, when your car was towed away by my truck, you signed this paper. This is your signature, isn't it?
Yeah, but this was just permission to tow the car away. It was blocking traffic. The police officer said I had to sign it.
Just a minute. Riggs Garage. Oh, hi, Patton. Where? Oh, yeah. The tow truck's on the way. Oh, Patton, sure. I've got you covered. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the usual. Okay. You ought to start reading what you sign, my friend. This paper gives us the exclusive right to repair your car. You can't take it out of here until the work is done. That clear?
What kind of a deal is this? I haven't got $357.
Oh, you'll find a way. You've got 30 days.
30 days, huh? We'll see.
Have you got all that, Sue?
Yes, sir.
Has the Riggs Garage completed the repair work on your car, Mr. Gaylord?
No, I wouldn't let them touch it. You see, they're trying to cheat me out of $200. I took my own mechanic down there to check the car. I told this Riggs that it was a friend I'd hoped to borrow the money from.
Well, what did the mechanic say?
He said it shouldn't cost more than $150.
The paper you signed at the scene of the accident, do you have it with you?
No, they wouldn't give me a copy.
Well, what did your lawyer say?
Well, they let him see it, and he said it was all very legal, even witnessed by a motorcycle officer.
Well, what are you going to do about your car?
I don't know. I haven't got the money, and there's only 10 days left.
Well, we'll do what we can. Sue.
What is this, Grand Central Station? You told me you wanted to get some information from me.
Well, we also wanted to get some information from Mr. Gaylord. Thank you, Mr. Gaylord. We appreciate your cooperation.
You're most welcome, Mr. Thompson.
I'll be glad to help you any way I can.
Well, we certainly appreciate you coming down here, sir. Why don't you step in? Mr. Riggs, this is my secretary, Miss Jason. Miss Jason, Mr. Riggs. Want to sit down, sir, please? Yeah.
I came down here to have a friendly chat. I didn't expect to find the secretary here taking down every word I say.
Why, what have you got to hide?
Nothing at all, Mr. Thompson, nothing at all. I just don't like people taking down every word I say.
All right, see.
Now, what is it you wanted to talk to me about, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, your garage business, Mr. Riggs. The towing and repairing end of it?
I run a complete automotive service.
Yes, sir, but the bulk of your business is the handling of wrecks, isn't it?
We have a lot of wrecks out our way.
Mr. Riggs, do you have some kind of an arrangement with the police department whereby most of the wrecks in your area are brought to your garage?
Well, what do you mean by an arrangement?
I mean, do you make it worthwhile for certain police officers to assure the wrecks being brought to your garage?
I run an honest, legitimate business just like any other law-abiding citizen.
Now, sir, do you call it a legitimate business when you force innocent motorists under the duress of accidents to sign a paper guaranteeing your garage all the repair work?
Well, there's cutthroat competition in my line. I have to protect myself when I go to the expense of towing in a wreck.
Well, I'd say cutthroat is the proper word when you can set repair costs at any figure you care to set.
What kind of a friendly chat is this anyway? Haven't you got anything better to do than persecute an honest businessman?
Honest businessman? All right, Mr. Riggs. If you have nothing further to add, you can go now.
Goodbye.
You must have lit a fire under him.
He just confirmed some of my suspicions, Sue. Sue, get a hold of Dan August, will you?
I did. He's on his way over now.
Good. Send him into the senator's office to join me.
Fine, Paul.
Morning, sir.
Oh? How'd it go?
Well, we're making some progress, sir.
Good. Look at this stack of correspondence. Highway patrol, sheriff's offices, police departments all over the country. And all asking for help in putting these highway bandits out of business.
Well, sir, if we can expose just one crook like this Riggs, I think we'll show the public what to look for.
Yes, and maybe it'll force the legitimate repairmen to set up associations for their own protection. Might even instigate legislation to control these places.
Paul? Senator?
Dan?
Anything new in the car repair racket investigation?
Well, the witnesses you dug up and the ones the association sent over all have legitimate complaints. There's no question they've all been victimized. But it still isn't what you want?
No, legally, Dan, they all operate within the law. And we can't prove the graft and conspiracy that we know exists. That's what we have to nail down.
Well, have you talked to this Carter woman yet? She tells a story that set your hair on end.
Well, she's scheduled for the first session along with Patton, the motorcycle officer whom we suspect of being involved in this. But frankly, we don't expect to get very much.
So now, Dan, you're going to have an accident in the vicinity of the Riggs garage.
Well, great. Am I supposed to live through it?
No, you won't get a scratch. I hope. I've got the whole plan outlined. Sue, would you see if you can find that tape recorder of mine?
It's in my office. I'll get it.
Okay.
Paul, this leaves quite a bit to chance, doesn't it?
Well, not if you follow the plan closely. Now, is it all clear?
Quite clear.
Tape recorder's in here, Dan. Regular setup.
Well, Dan, good luck. And don't take any unnecessary chances. I don't want you ending up in an emergency hospital.
I won't, sir. Thank you.
What are you doing here, Gaylord?
I came for the keys to my car, Riggs. I'm taking it out of here tonight.
That's where you're wrong, friend. You've got a legitimate business deal, remember?
I told you I want the keys to my car, Riggs.
And I say get out of here.
Now, look, I don't want any trouble with you.
Now get out of here! Operator, get me the police. Police? I want to report an assault and battery. Me? Yeah. I got his name and address. Yeah, I got his name and address. Show up here, Patton.
Wouldn't look good for a police officer to disregard a summons now, would it?
I suppose not. Look, Patton, the senator and that Paul Thompson, they're pretty smart. They'll probably shoot some pretty hot questions at you. You better be ready to handle them.
Think I want to kill the goose that lays the golden egg?
See if you don't.
You take care of your end. I'll take care of mine.
Officer Patton, you're acquainted with Mr. Riggs of the Riggs garage, are you not?
I know Riggs.
You're pretty good friends, aren't you?
Not really. I run into him pretty often when I'm covering accident calls.
I see. Does Mr. Riggs ever, make it worth your while for steering repair work his way? By that I mean, does he ever give you any presents?
He did last Christmas.
Oh?
He gave me a turkey for my dinner.
Officer Patton, I presume you receive the same pay as other motorcycle policemen?
That's right, sir.
And yet you live in a $40,000 home in the fashionable Gorham district. Now, how are you able to maintain such a home at a policeman's salary, sir?
I believe that's my personal business, sir. If you're trying to insinuate that I take bribes, forget it. I took an oath when I joined the department. I live up to it.
That's fine. Now, do you know any officers who are taking bribes in connection with these car repair places?
I don't know anything about any graft. I can't tell you a thing, sir.
That'll be all, Mr. Patton. Will Mrs. Alice Carter take the witness chair, please?
You comfortable, Mrs. Carter?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Mrs. Carter, you are a widow.
Yes.
Your husband was killed in an automobile accident in which you yourself were badly injured, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's right.
I realize this is painful for you, Mrs. Carter. But can you tell this committee what caused this accident?
Well, something went wrong with the steering. I really don't know. And then my husband tried to use the brakes because he had lost control of the car. And we hit a light pole.
Mrs. Carter, this is the second accident that you had within a couple of weeks. Isn't that correct?
Yes, sir. The first one was just a little accident. No one was hurt.
And did your husband tell you what repair work had been done to the car after the first accident?
Yes. The something in the steering gear had to be fixed, and the brake cylinder was damaged.
And where was this repair work done?
At the Riggs garage.
Was your husband insured against damage, Mrs. Carter?
Oh, yes, we've had a policy with the World Over Insurance Company for years.
I see. Now, after the first minor accident, when an estimate was made of the repair work necessary, did anyone else approve this estimate besides Mr. Riggs and your husband?
Well, my husband didn't exactly approve it. He thought it was too high. But then it was the responsibility of the insurance companies, not his.
I'm afraid we're getting away from the question, madam. Did anyone else see and approve this insurance estimate besides your husband and Mr. Riggs?
Oh, yes, the insurance adjuster.
Would you know that man if you saw him again?
Of course. I was with my husband when they were talking about it. His name is Gordon Fuller.
And do you see that man in this room at this time?
Yes. He's the one. Right over there.
Thank you, Mrs. Carter. Now, did Mr. Fuller examine your husband's car after it had been repaired by the Riggs garage?
Yes. He said that it was in perfect shape and ready to drive. But he either didn't know or he was lying, because the man who brought the car in after the second accident told me that the brakes had not been fixed and old worn-out parts had been used. I can't explain the mechanics.
That's quite all right, Mrs. Carter.
Mrs. Carter, did the insurance company ever pay the Riggs garage for that repair bill?
No, they said it was exorbitant. They were still fighting about
I see.
it when...
That'll be all, Mrs. Carter. Thank you very much.
Mr. Gordon Fuller will take the witness chair, please. Gordon Fuller.
Mr. Fuller, what is your occupation?
I'm an insurance claims adjuster.
You're employed by the World Over Insurance Company?
I operate for a number of insurance companies.
I see. And you have frequent dealings with Fred Riggs of the Riggs Garage, I expect?
Sure. I cover quite a few claims through his place.
What fees do you get from Mr. Riggs, in addition to the income from the insurance companies, I mean?
Now, look, Senator, I know you're trying to prove somebody's crooked, but don't pull that stuff on me. It won't work.
Still haven't answered the question.
Do I get a cut or a kickback from Riggs? No, not from him or anyone else.
You realize, of course, that you're under oath?
I realize that.
Mr. Fuller, in regard to the accident in which Mr. Carter was killed, don't you find it a little bit disquieting to recall that some of the repairs that you passed on were faulty and not even made?
That's a lie. Whoever told her? Why, it's crazy. The car was so smashed up. Well, how could anybody say a thing like that?
Just for the record, Mr. Fuller, do you still maintain that you never received any fee from the Riggs Garage?
That's right, I do. Well, why don't you ask me more questions?
I'm sure we'd get the same answers, Mr. Fuller. That's all. You're excused.
Will the attendant kindly bring in our next witness, Special Investigator Dan August? Mr. August, will you take the witness chair, please? Mr. August, you're a special investigator for this committee, are you not?
That's correct.
Mr. August, according to our information, you were involved in an automobile accident on Saturday last.
That's correct, yes. My car went out of control and I hit a bridge guardrail.
Will you tell this committee now what happened subsequent to the accident?
Well, within a matter of minutes, a police officer was there, Officer Patton. And shortly thereafter, a tow truck from the Riggs Garage came up.
And did this tow truck tow your car to the garage?
Yes, it did. Officer Patton said that it was obstructing traffic on the highway and that there wasn't time for me to call my own garage or the auto club and it'd have to be towed away.
Now, before your car was towed away, did you sign a paper that was presented to you?
Yes, I did. I didn't have time to read it then, but I do have a copy of it with me now.
How did you get this form, Mr. August? It's been our experience that the Riggs Garage tries to avoid giving out copies.
Well, as you know, Senator, it's my job to gather evidence. Therefore, I insisted on a duplicate.
Thank you, Mr. August. Did you later go to the Riggs garage to discuss the damage to your car?
Yes, sir, Saturday afternoon. And as I arrived there, why, I told Mr. Riggs that I would appreciate anything that he could do because I was in a great hurry.
There you are, Mr. August. We'll be able to get the repair work done in very short order.
Well, I didn't know there was that much damage.
Well, that shouldn't bother you. You're insured, aren't you?
Sure, with the world over, but... Well, I think I'll take it over to my own garage for an estimate. I may be able to get a better deal.
Well, I'm afraid you won't be able to do that. You've got an agreement here.
Oh?
But what do you mean by, better deal?
Well, a friend of mine's an insurance adjuster in Philly, so naturally I know the way you people work. I figured maybe I might get, a few dents in the body ironed out, a little paint touch-up here and there.
Oh, is that all? Don't you worry about that, Mr. August. We'll straighten out your bodywork, give you a polished job beside. Might even throw in a set of seat cushions.
So I wouldn't have to pay for them?
Of course not. What the insurance company doesn't know won't hurt it. Now, you'll be here at 10 tomorrow morning. I'll have the insurance adjuster here, and we'll take care of everything. Everything will be all fixed up.
Thank you very much. Mr. Riggs assured me that my car would be put in first-class condition and there'd be no cost to me. The insurance company would take care of all of it. Now, as I was leaving, I mentioned to him that Officer Patton had been the one that was responsible for my coming over there, and I owed him a favor. It would be nice if there was something that we could do.
What did he say to that?
He said that in cases where the damage was as extensive as it was in mine, why, there was an allowance made to take care of the officer.
This man's a lawyer. I didn't say that at all.
Mr. Riggs, if you have anything to say, you'll be given ample opportunity when the time comes. One more outburst like that, and you'll be held in contempt. Go ahead with your story, Mr. August. What happened when you returned to the garage the next day?
Mr. Fuller, the insurance adjuster, had just finished the estimate on my car. Riggs explained that the adjuster had been working on the estimate for some time and would be ready with his approval any minute. Oh, thank you.
Oh, there you are, Fuller. How'd you find the figures?
Right on the nose, Fred, same as always. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, that comes from experience. Well, now, Mr. August, we'll be ready to start your repair work first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, that's fine. It's an awful lot of work for one little smash-up. I was afraid maybe you wouldn't okay all that body work.
Forget it. Fred says you're a good guy. I can afford to work a few extras for a nice fella.
I don't want you fellas to think that I'm a hog, but... Well, there is one other thing that bothers me a little. That $50 deductible.
Oh? How do you mean?
Well, I thought maybe we could tuck it in the deal somewhere, but I suppose that'd cut in on your share too much, Mr. Fuller.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, keep your shirt on, Fuller. Mr. August has a friend who's an adjuster just like yourself. In Philly, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. We're very close friends, so naturally I know how you people work. I wouldn't want to cut in on your share any more than I would on his.
You're all right, August. Don't you worry. My commission's figured in the original estimate. Fred, take care of his deductible, will you? I think we can use an extra 50 on the engine work. Well, I gotta get going. I'll sign it, and you fix it up any way you see fit.
I have here a copy of the revised and approved estimates.
That man's a liar.
This is your last warning, Mr. Riggs. Go ahead, Mr. August.
Well, obviously the accident was rigged. The car that I used was a police impound from the police garage, and the only damage to it was a dented fender, a broken headlight, and a missing hubcap. I also have here a tape recording of the conversations with Mr. Riggs, Officer Patton, and Mr. Fuller.
Thank you, Mr. August. I wish to add that the district attorney has issued warrants for the arrest of Mr. Fuller and Mr. Riggs on the charge of conspiracy. The officers are waiting outside this hearing room to serve the warrants. The case of Officer Patton I have turned over to the police department of his city. This hearing stands adjourned.
Riggs, Fuller, and Patton paid in full for their crimes, all being sentenced to long prison terms. But that's not the important result of these hearings. What really matters is that our investigation made it possible to begin legislation to stamp out this and many similar illegal practices. Vicious rackets that prey on the honest citizens every day This is another example of how our congressional investigations add up to a fuller, richer, and more carefree life for the honest citizens of this country.